Hey, Talmar Anderson from BossActions here, and I am so excited to be here with you today. I was just talking to somebody that got me really excited about background checks. I know, crazy talk. I can imagine that you're like, only you, Talmar, would get excited about background checks. But it gave me some great news that I wanted to make sure that I shared with you. Right. We use background checks in our hire to really give us that warm, fuzzy blanket feeling that we can trust this person. And most positions do need some kind of a background check. Not all, and I would just happily discuss or debate that with you. But I would tell you that, if you've got somebody that is going into customer homes, or if you're trusting them with finances, or there's a bunch of different, they're driving, right? There's all different kinds of background checks. And I think that we rely on them to give us that warm feeling of, okay, I made the right decision and move forward. And that's certainly out there. But I would tell you that the truth is most background checks, like over 90%, more than that. I'm sure I'm misquoting my source. He said the exact 90 percentage, but it was over that. And I remembered that. So it was over 90% come back with not a big deal on there, nothing really worth noting. But the important thing that I want you to hear today is knowing that you can use it as a piece to verify, because what I really believe background checks help us with is the piece that we can't plan for, right? Are they somebody that's trying to flim flam us? Yeah, I said flim flam. Are they trying to get one over on us? Are they not presenting themselves to be who they are? Because while we have a strong hiring vetting process, which I know you all have, to really make sure they're the right hire that aligns with us, all the ways we need every single hire to align with us in our business. When we've done that time and energy and put all that work into it, it's the blindsidedness, the manipulative individual that might be a criminal that is looking for opportunities to take advantage. That's where your background check is really going to look out for you and your clients. So it is a critical piece. It doesn't have to be an expensive piece. If you need a resource, please reach out to me. I'm happy to share my preferred resources. And I would just tell you that knowing who you're working with, you need to vet your background check people too, is really critical so that you're getting the right kinds of background check. But when you use those, you will feel confident that, we're like way less likely, like it's 0.001% likely to be taken advantage of, or somebody stealing our money, or worse, somebody ruining our reputation because they represent themselves one way in an interview. And then when you go in and you do the social media audits, because maybe that's the kind of position, you don't have to do social media audits for everybody. It does depend on how they're representing you and your company. But when we do those, we can find out that if we'd have just hired them blindly without doing these checks, then we would be like, oh, I was really bringing that person in for the wrong reason. And if my clients found out about, their tequila fueled nights in Mexico, it would definitely loosen that trust factor a little bit, or possibly ruin it. These are things that we have to think about in certain roles and certain positions when you have certain clients and your company is about certain missions. It's always about building a team and a process that is about you and your business and your clients. Really, truthfully, you need to learn the hiring process so that you can then learn how to apply it specifically to you, your culture, your customer base, and the position requirements. Don't forget, there's 4 ways to align, and we don't want to leave all of this up to chance. This one simple little step that a lot of people leave out of their hiring process, the background check, really can cut off some really bad, I believe they call them bad actors, people that are coming in and representing as trustworthy, cut them off at the knees. And it can be as simple as just doing a simple background check on their social security number. And it's all vetted because it's a company that does it for you. You don't have to take all that personal information and do all the steps of keeping their information on site site, you have a company that does it for you. They do the checks and they just go through and help you, make sure that they haven't been prosecuted for, embezzlement, or that they, are going to be driving your company trucks and, don't have 4 DUIs, these kinds of things. These will help your business really shortcut truly catastrophic opportunities for risk. And so if you're not using background checks, I do encourage them. Again, maybe not for your receptionist, maybe for your receptionist. So it depends on the role, depends on your business. If you have questions, reach out to me. But if you've been skipping it just because of the expense of $100 on a hire, I got to tell you, the damage that a person who could really impact your business is way. It's not always $100. I'm just using that as a round figure. So get background checks into your process. Know when you need them, and also here's the last best practice. The majority of states are requiring now that you cannot do maybe not the majority, but a lot of them, that you cannot do background checks until they're an employee. So make sure that your process has that background check disclosure in there, that employees will be required to pass it. And it's not always in your best interest to do it for everyone, because that's how it gets expensive. You do it for the person you offer. It's contingent on a good background check coming back. And once you guys have all that, then everybody's excited and celebrating and planning for onboarding on that first day. All right, this is what was top of mind today. I felt like you guys needed to know about it. Please get background checks into your hiring vetting process. If you don't have a hiring vetting process, let us know. We can help with that. But more importantly, if you know other business owners that are trying to hire and build kick-ass teams, share this with them. It only helps. We can all grow and enjoy our businesses, the teams we work with, and we can impact clients in a better, more effective way. All right. Boss on.